Everyone, just setting up here. Well, my eyes are a little red. I just scratched them. And welcome. If this is your first time here, welcome. I'm Robin Shaw, and I'm a Canadian teacher, and I do live streams every night. So welcome to the live stream. Tonight's topic is prepositions. On, in, and at. Only 3 prepositions. There's so many prepositions. So yeah, if you look at the schedule, Sunday's grammar. So I usually teach some lesson on Sunday. That's the big lesson. And yeah, tonight's prepositions. So welcome. I'm just going to check the chat room here to see who's here. Diallo was first. 9:30. Diallo, are you still here? Lila's here. Jose, welcome, welcome. Prakar, welcome. Floren's here. Jihan, Carrie Page, hello. And oh, Floren missed me. Thank you. That's very touching, Floren. I always miss you. Charlie Anderson is back. Be nice, Charlie Anderson. Let's see what's happening. Oh, Charlie Anderson. I wonder why does he keep doing this kind of live? I wonder too. Did Mr. Robin get any salary from YouTube? No, YouTube is not paying for anything on this channel yet. Maybe in the future, but right now, I'll talk about that in a minute. Lady. Hi, sir. Hello, lady. Omani Ziad is here. Rahul. Hello. Heng Tong. Arash is here. Waiso Yaya. I hear you, Waiso Yaya. Win is here. Yu Sung Jun. Welcome. Hello, student. Waiso. Cassio's here. Hello. And the very difficult name, Maulidia Hutami Widiana Dana. Sorry, I certainly said that wrong. And Charlie, you're so kind. Okay, all right. So we got a lot of people here. So the usual structure of every live stream, I do it every night. Different topics. Tomorrow is English Q&A. Tuesday, English Q&A. So if you have any English questions, you can ask me today or tomorrow or Tuesday. Actually, you can ask me any day. If you see over here, I usually do the introduction. This is the introduction time. Hello, everyone. Then we'll get into the topic. Again, tonight's topic is prepositions. But I did a basic topic on only 3 prepositions, if you have problems with those prepositions. And then after the topic, I always do a Q&A, English Q&A. So if you have any English questions, not about prepositions, but about something else, you're going to have to wait till after I finish the prepositions topic. All right, and let's see. I'll try to keep up with the chat. Yesterday, I think I was about 13 minutes behind. Grace is here. Welcome. And Anfel. And of course, Charlie, this is new. Because, yeah, YouTube doesn't pay me. And I want to hire other teachers. So please consider supporting. If you learn from this channel, please help this channel to grow, to get better teachers than me. So, yeah. Patreon, PayPal, YouTube paid membership. You can check the links below this video. If you don't have any money, I know the feeling, but you can help this channel by, of course, liking this video if you find it valuable, and comment, not just in the chat, but under the video. And, of course, share the video or let other people know about this channel like that. So links below, and I hope you, if you value this channel and you want it to continue, please help. Okay, let's get into the topic tonight. Prepositions on, at, in. Just three. Of course, there's so many prepositions, but these are the main ones. Well, actually, to is also a main preposition, but to is doing the preposition to would take a whole video by itself. But we can do on, at, and in one video. Robin is on a chair. Yes, I'm on a chair. Oh, did you think I was standing, Florin? Oh, you're making an example sentence. Okay, yeah, you're right, Florin. I'm not clear. I don't have a clear head today. All right. So, yeah, Florin, keep using prepositions. So some notes on prepositions. They link a noun, pronoun, or noun phrase to some other parts of the sentence. So they're used as a link very often. And this is important. There's no definite rule. This is also important. Definite rule is there's one reason students have problems with prepositions is because there's no rule for each preposition. I mean, there's many ways to use different prepositions. Like tonight's prepositions, on, in, and at, there's not one rule, right? There's no definite, there's no sure rule. There's many kinds of situations where we would use the preposition. And generally speaking, preposition is used to show direction, location, time, introduce an object. It has many uses. So prepositions, very important to understanding and using English. And to master prepositions, go slowly, go slowly. You're not going to learn all the prepositions in one time. So tonight, just three. All right, so I think a lot of these rules you might know already, and then some of them are going to be new. I'm just checking. Nui Nui, hello, welcome. Nazir Wan, welcome. I'll check the chat here, see if anyone else new came in. Louis is here, Abdul. Rabia, okay, welcome guys. We're talking, you just came at the perfect time. We're talking about prepositions. So the first one, on. We're only talking about the preposition on, used to express the surface of something. So the surface is the top layer, the top or side. This whiteboard has a surface. This is the surface, and we can put something on the surface. So I have a few example sentences. I put a cake on the table. So you have the table, of course, that's on. So that's the most common use of on. Put something on the surface. And I think you guys know that, so I'm going to go quick. And the paper is on my desk. Okay, so anything on the surface. I'm sure you guys know that. Then we get into specific days and dates. All right? Specific, very specific days and dates. So, for example, she goes to English class on Wednesdays. All right, now we see Wednesday with an S, so that means every Wednesday, and the on is specifically, we're trying to say every Wednesday, on Wednesday, not Tuesday, not Thursday, on Wednesdays, on every Wednesday. So in that case, it's a specific day, and then this case is a specific date. I was born on the 20th of March. You could also say I was born on March 20th. There's two ways to say that. I'll just catch up with the chat here. Robin, you're in a room, on the wall, in the desk. You can be on the desk, in the desk. Rabia, I'm doing fine, Rabia. Tuhin. Yeah, welcome, Tuhin. Nice to see you here. And Quader Sana. On the wall, on your birthday, on my birthday, on your birthday. We have a live stream on Sundays. So, Florin, you should put... Where's my markers? So we have the grammar live stream on Sundays, every Sunday. So we could say on Sundays. All right, so yeah, you can see specific days or dates we want to use on, like on Christmas, on New Year, and any sort of holiday on that holiday. Oh, Stephanie's here. Welcome. And Ali Jalali. Your name is a little bit funny, but cute. Ali Jalali. Is that your real name? My brother comes to home on Saturday. On Saturday, yeah. Wilson. Hello, Robin. Alonzo here. Okay, yeah. I'm on my bed. I wish I could be in my bed. I wish I could be in my bed, but it is early. Big huge from Spain. Well, welcome. All right, I'm going to move on. So when we're talking about technology, a device, machine, he is on the phone. He is on the phone. When you're talking on the phone. She's on the computer. I'm on the computer right now. You could also say I'm on the internet. So on the phone, on the computer, on the internet. The show is on TV tonight, on the TV. So any sort of technology, we're usually going to use on. So phone, computer, internet. I didn't put internet here, but it's also good on the internet. I read the article on the internet, like that. So that's another use of on. Pay attention because we have a test later. He is talking to me on the cell phone. Yeah, Sana, Quader Sana, I know it's prepositions take time, right? Take a lot of practice. And later on, we're going to have our test. You can practice during our test. All right, got to move on because there's a lot of information. I watched your live chat on my phone, And then on parts of the body, the stick hit me on my shoulder. It hit me on my shoulder, on that part of my body. Well, maybe I should have said she kissed me on my cheek. So which part of the body? On my cheek. And I don't wear a ring, but if you do, you could say I wear a ring on my finger. Okay, so parts of the body we're going to use on. I put socks on my feet. Before I go outside, I put a jacket on my whole body, on. And this is another difficult one, and I don't have too many examples of this one. I just have a couple examples to indicate the state of something. So I chose two common examples here, and everything in this store is on sale. Okay, so we want to express the state of everything in the store. It's on sale. Casio, I'm on my phone watching an English live stream. Good sentence. I put a bandage on my arm. Correct, Ziad. And yeah, I'm on the phone. I'm on my phone. Oh, Ziad's asking indicate. Show. Yeah, you should check the dictionary for indicate. It means to show something. And I have another example. The building is on fire. So how is the building? What's the state of the building? It's on fire. So this is another possible use of on. And this one's a little more difficult because you have to know on sale, on fire. You have to learn that. Okay, we're moving on to at. Oh, live stream is showing on my screen. That's correct, Florin. So very specific time. I think this is the most common use of at when we're talking about a specific, very detailed time. So I will meet you at 12 p.m. All right, 12 p.m. That's noon, but very specific. That does not mean 12:01. That does not mean 11:59. That means 12 p.m. I wake up at 7 a.m. I go to bed at 1 a.m. like that. Always a specific time. There are other prepositions you can use, like I will meet you around 12 p.m. or I will meet you about 12 p.m. But those are not exact. If you want the exact time, it has to be at. And there's another example. The bus will stop here at 5:45 p.m. Very exact time. Shah will appear at 3:30 p.m. in Egypt. Oh, I didn't know. 3:30 p.m. afternoon in Egypt. I go to sleep at 11 p.m. That's a little bit late. Second is more exact than first. All right, so Rabia 800. That's, you wouldn't write time like that, Rabia. You would just say at 8 a.m. That's usually how we write the time. You don't write 8 hour. What time is it? Oh, that's a different question. Okay, so what time is it is a now question. Right now. When we're asking what time is it now, yeah, we don't use at. We just use it's. So it's 10:47 for me. Okay. All right, so that's at. That's the easy at. Because that's, I think most of you guys know that. Time, make sure you get at. And of course, so I can see some of you already using it for place, indicate a place, to show a place. There is a party at his house. There's a party at my house. You're all invited to the party at my house. If you can find my house. And another location. There are many people at the park. I live in Jakarta, or I live at Jakarta. Well, when we're talking about countries and cities, we usually use in. So that's a good question. Countries, cities, we're going to use in. I live in Korea. But when we're talking about just places in the neighborhood, the bank, at the shopping mall, kind of smaller neighborhood places, just places. We're always going to use at the university, at my friend's house. But big countries and cities, we use in. I live in those cities because they're big. I live in those cities. And we're going to talk about a little difference between at and in a little bit better, or a little bit later, not better. Okay. Okay, next. We saw a baseball game at the stadium. So at his house, at the park, at the stadium. Right now I'm doing a live stream at home. All right, I saw your message, Prakar, and I'm seeing what you did there. And I'm going to approve your message. Thank you, Prakar. All right, let's move on to another use of at. Of course, this is another very common one for email. And it's very simple. And this is a good one for Koreans, because Koreans, they have a different name for the at symbol. So, but in English, we're always going to use that as at. Please email me at Shaw Education at. I got two prepositions there. gmail.com. I got two ats. I should have made the other at orange. My mistake. 30. Let's fix that really quick. All right. So that's what I want to emphasize. The preposition at, but I also want to say in the email, that symbol is at. But in the email, that is not a preposition. That is just the internet sign. So please email me at, that's your preposition, Shaw Education, at the location. All right, next. And this one's tricky too. Some sort of activity. I'll just go into the example. So I was singing, and the activity is I'm singing, and he laughed at my singing. Email can be a verb too. Please email me. I check my email, noun and verb. Let's see. Omani at the 5:30 p.m. I know this is small if you're on a phone, but Omani there, you said at the 5:30. We never put the for 5:30, just at 5:30 p.m. Ziad, but the stadium is wide place. Why do we use in instead? Ziad, we can use in, but I'm going to talk about that later. So Ziad's very clever question, but we'll talk about that. Koider Sana, I think at is used with open and public places. You can be inside. That's not a rule. I don't want to say that's a rule, Sana, because you can be inside. Grace, I suck at English. Well, you wrote a very good perfect sentence with perfect grammar. So you're great. And Florian, I suck at Korean learning. Yeah. He angers at me? No. See, Abdul, you're trying to find a rule to make your own at, and that can be very difficult because there are some situations we use at, and then there's some situations we don't use at, and students are confused. He is good at speaking English. So for your anger, I'm going to fix your anger one. Actually, I'll write it in here. So Abdul, you would say he is angry at me, or angry at my behavior. Something like that. You could say he's angry at me. Robin, I see your head in a rectangle. A rectangle. Maybe it's my monitor, because the reflection of my monitor is on the board. He's good at writing. He threw a stone at me. Yep. All right, I'm going to move on because I think we have a lot. All right, now we're going to in our last preposition used for specific, unspecific times. So specific times was at. Unspecific times we might use in. And of course, in the morning. She always eats breakfast in the morning. In the summer, it is very hot. And we would also use for months. The new semester will start in March. Okay, so seasons and months, we're going to use in. Oh, Manny, in the morning, I take my breakfast. I eat my breakfast or I have my breakfast. I don't use take. Oh, yeah, Rawaz. In 2019, we also use it for a year. Years in 2019, seasons in summer, in spring, months in March, in May. Yeah. Ziad, in this month, I'll be excellent at English. At speaking. All right, so Ziad, that's going to be your activity, speaking English. In this month, I'll be excellent at speaking English. We can't use on March. So I'm going to be clear on the board here. So you guys on your phone, I'll try to write big, because this is confusing. I know it's confusing. So right away, in. Then we're getting smaller. All right, so this, I hope you guys can see that. So in 2019, in summer, in March, and then we're going to use on for the specific day. Now you see March there, but actually this on is focused more on the date here. This would be a date. So on March 20th. On Thursday. All right. This is very important to remember, especially the time in, on. Date with a girl? No, it's a date on the calendar. Thank you, Florian, for clearing that up in case nobody was confused. In. So, Grace, I will meet you on Monday. I will meet you in March. Hi, Maya. Make sure you're on time. Yeah. You could be in time also. On time and in time, or you could use on or in for time. All right, I'm going to move on. And location or place. Now, earlier we learned that on can be on your body. So you could say, I got dust on my eyes. That's okay, because we can use on for our body, on my eyes. But stuff like eyes, where it can get in, you could also use in your eyes. I got bad air in my lungs. So we can use in like that. The place on your body. And of course, the main way, I am staying in a hotel. She lives in LA, which is in California. Okay, so I know a lot of you are confused. What's the difference between the second one? Let's go back to the second one. Here, I'll go back one. I am staying in a hotel, but you can also say I'm staying at a hotel. Both of those are possible. So you might hear the native speaker, I'm staying at a hotel. And you might hear the native speaker, I'm staying in a hotel. So at and in, very close family, but they're not exactly, you can't always use both prepositions. It depends on the sentence. All right, let's see if I forgot my book at home or in home. You would say at home. At is usually emphasizing the location. So when you say I forgot my book at home, actually we're using at, more emphasis to the location. And in is, I think, the more emphasis to the type of building, if that makes sense. I get a pain in my stomach. That's correct. Hutami Madi. In a hotel in California. Bad air in our lungs. Yes, Grace. I am in bed. I am on my... Okay, I am in bed. That's okay. You could also say I'm on my bed. We would say on my bed. So both of those, Kirmat Shah. I'm staying at the hotel. That works. I'm staying in the hotel. Or in a hotel. So again, at is usually you emphasize the place, and in is the type of building. It takes a little time to get used to, but we'll practice this a little more later. And of course, in California, in your city, in your state, in your country. All right, I got to move on to in. Used to indicate a shape, color, or size. You are in the room, yes. This painting is mostly in blue. We want to indicate a color for this. So, what color do you want us to paint your walls? In green. You could say like that to indicate a color. Students stood in a circle. All right, a shape. The students standing, they stood, past tense of stand, in a circle. There's a circle. The students didn't stand here. A native speaker would understand that as the students stood in a circle. So they made the shape. Okay, again, we'll practice this a little bit later. Let's see. In a circle. I was driving in a circle. I have a question. When is in a circle is inside a circle or form a circle? Well, form, you're giving instructions. Form a circle, students, but the students stood inside the circle. Well, then the students would be here. The students stood inside a circle here. The students formed a circle. The students stood in a circle. The students stood inside a circle. How can we say if we want to describe inside? Inside is a preposition. The students stood on the circle. If there's some circle on the ground, they can stand on the circle. Anagui, month is in and date is on. Hutami Madi, now I am in Robin's live stream. I am in Robin's chat. I painted the wall in white. Yeah, that can work, Lila. And size. He was in a bad mood. Oh, Florin, your definition there is complicated. Yeah, I see that's the definition of a circle. All right, the third, the jacket, this jacket comes in 4 different sizes. Okay? I'm just throwing out some examples. Later on, we're going to practice. We're going to practice more, so I'm kind of hurrying to the practice, guys. All right, excuse me, indicate you want to show your belief, opinion, interest, or feelings. So example, I believe in. So something you believe in, you could say, I believe in the next life. I believe in heaven. I believe in hell. I believe in you. I believe in good government. I believe in, many things. You believe in. You believe in. So that's your belief. And interests, or both of these are opinion, or it can be opinion. But the last one there is interest. We are not interested in gambling. We are not interested in. So I believe in, I'm not interested in. Believe in, interested in. They go together. Thank you, Koiter Sana. In my opinion, this live stream is beneficial. You have to believe in his idea. I take part in the lesson. This is the... Okay. Many Russian people use twice in a day. Twice a day. Twice in a day. Both of those are okay. I don't have faith in flashcards. Okay, that was right. I am not interested in you. Why did you say that, Grace? But that sentence is correct. I believe in Robin. Yeah, thank you. All right, I'm going to move on. While doing something, this one's a little confusing, but listen. This is kind of advanced ways to use in if you're taking a test like TOEFL or IELTS. There is a lot of work in marketing a product. So that in, it means kind of while. There's a lot of work while marketing a product, but we don't want to use while. We use the preposition in. There's a lot of work in marketing a product. In helping people, so again, similar to while helping people, but we would say in helping people, we learn many things. So that is a very advanced way to use in. Sometimes you'll see it while we're doing something. While, it's similar to while, okay? And we'll have some more practice examples later. Well, let's see what's you guys. I'm always interested in Robin's live stream. I know you are, Grace. Thank you very much, Grace. I do a lot of work in learning German, and I'm good at learning German. Yeah, Florin, good to hear. Lila, Robin is a perfect teacher in my opinion. I'm not perfect. I want to hire perfect teachers. I am working on my project. I'm working in my project. I'm working at my project. Well, your project is you're working on. You're not working in and you're not working at. It's going to be working on your project. In life, we see change all the time. Robin is my role model, in my opinion. Thank you, Ziad. You want to be a YouTuber? Yeah, Kiramat Shah. All right, you sort of. Thank you, Florin. Florin, you are the funniest student I have. Sort of. All right, Stephanie, good night. All right, we got to move on. Practice one. Let's get into the practice. You guys quickly type in which prepositions are going to go here. All right, and Florin's the winner there. He's the quickest typer. Hannah, Anfel. So yeah, we know right away, we always believe in hard work, right? Everyone agrees? We believe in. All right. Boom. Next one. What is this going to be? Thimal, I put at, Anfel at, Ziad at, in, at, on, at, in. All right. So in this case, it is going to be in. Do you live in? Remember with the verb live, With the verb live, we always, well, not always, but when we want to express living somewhere, we usually put in. You live in, I live in Korea. I live in a city. I live in a house. I live in. Now you can use live at, but not a house. If it's a house, you live in a house. Always, 100%, you live in a house. All right, I'm going to go on to practice 3. What's this one? While you guys are typing, I'm going to clean up the board. I live also in Robin's teachings. That's strange. On, in, on, in, on, at. In? All right, I am. So if there's a car, you can be in the car. That would mean this in is the same as inside. But you can also say I am on the car. So if you can be inside the car or you can be on the car. You would be on top of the car. Why are you on top of the car? I don't know. But if you're on the car, you're on the roof of the car. So it could also be I'm at the car. All right. All of these are possible, but they all have very different meanings. I am in the car. You're inside the car. I am on the car. You're on top of the car, or you're sitting on the car somewhere. I'm at the car means you're standing close to the car. So if someone calls you, where are you? And you're next to the car, you would say, oh, I'm at the car. Now I'm going in the car. Okay, so you can use all those prepositions there, but they all mean very different things. So inside the car, in the car, on the car, you're standing on the car or sitting on the car. And at the car, you're standing near the area. All right? So at is focusing on the area. All right. Get in the car. I'm on the train. On the train, in the train. Both of those can work. Ziad, this is hard. Your awesome explanation. Ziad, I tell you, it's very hard to explain. You know, I'm a classroom teacher. So in the classroom, I'm always talking to students and I know when they understand. But here, I don't know if you guys understand. Some of you understand. Maybe some people are lost, but it's very frustrating. Usually get on the bus, get on the plane. But we can say get in the plane, get in the bus. But you're safe with get on, Grace. Get on. Because especially prepositions, it takes a long time, guys, to master them because there's so many different ways, different situations. A native speaker would say in but not on, and you're wondering why did the native speaker say in and not, you know, it takes a lot of practice. All right, I'm going to move on. What's this one? Number 4. Practice 4. What's your guess? Master of prepositions. Is it that a contest? Yeah. You're the master. Okay. Grace, I wonder native speakers make a mistake using preposition. Yeah, probably. Yeah, we make mistakes. Okay, so most of you are putting on or at. We can't be in the lake. If we're in the lake, that means our boat is sinking in the lake and we're dead. So we can't be in the lake. Now, the best answer is on the lake. Okay? I know some of you put at the lake, and actually, if you said we're out at the lake in our boat, that's okay. That's okay. If you said at, that's okay. But the best answer would be on the lake. Because in our boat, which means we're focusing the location of the boat, which is on the lake. The boat is on the lake because it's a surface, yeah. But if you said at the lake, a native speaker would never care. But the best answer is on. But in the lake, the boat sank into the lake. That's not good. Of the lake? No. Of the lake? No. All right, I'm going to move on to 5. This should be easy. All right, Omani, see you. Yeah, Samuel. Ziad. Win. Themel. Definitely in, yeah. I erased it. Anvil, no, it's not on. Hutami, no. So I'll put that again. We're going off board there. So I'm sorry it's very small on your phone if you can't see. If it's only the month in September, but if you have a date on September 2nd. Okay. So of course, definitely, as Florence said, that is in September. Charlie Anderson, don't worry. We're all learning here. Everyone makes mistakes. Florida, I want to be in a girl's dream. Yeah, that's a good sentence. She left for Samuel. You got to say in September. In September. On the 2nd of September is okay, Lewis. You're still using on. Yeah. Koider Sana, you are correct. And Florin, you are correct. All right, so I say, because I use Canadian American English, I say let's meet on the weekend. So I'm going to use the preposition on, but as many of you know, British people might use at the weekend. Let's meet at the weekend. So American English on, British English at, as Florin said, and Sana, they know. So if Charlie Anderson, on right. So both of those are okay. Okay? All right, let's go on to 7, which is a little bit bigger sentence. So you need 2 prepositions. Quickly, quickly, what are the 2 prepositions? You need 2 prepositions. Florin, you got... All right, Win, very fast typer. Win, are you using the phone or keyboard? So now we get all the answers. Do. In it. Del, oh no. So she usually arrives unspecific time in the morning. So remember the time references: in the morning, in the afternoon, in the evening, at night. But in the morning, in the evening, in the morning, in the afternoon, in the evening, and a specific time, 8 o'clock. So we have to use at. So this should be in at. Charlie, it should be on and at. No, we don't meet on the morning. It's in the morning. Oh, Yola's here. Yola B. Charlie, what? In the morning. Okay, 8. Talking about size. All right, everyone's agreed with 8 in 2 sizes. All right, on 2 sizes, no. Charlie, takes a long time, Charlie, to master these, so don't worry so much if you make a mistake. So talking about sizes, size, shape, or color, we're going to use in. In. All right, 9, next one. Yeah. You don't, Ziad, you can't work on a hospital. On the hospital would be on the top of the hospital. All right. So the best answer is going to be at. But in is fine. In is fine. I work in a hospital. No problem. But I work at a hospital. The at will emphasize the hospital. So again, you can use both in or at, but they have a little bit different meaning. At is going to emphasize the location at a hospital. But both are okay. All right, I'm going to move on to 10. Oh, I put it there. At a hospital, in a hospital. All right, ready? Here's 10. Florin, you're fast. Florin is like lightning. Vit Studio, welcome. Walk in brackets. All right, I think most of you know the answer to this one. The carpet is the surface on the floor, so it's going to be on the carpet. The dog sleeping on the carpet, on the floor. It should be on. You're right, Charlie. All right, number 11. Whoa. Oh, you saw it. I clicked a little too early. Click, click, click. Today there's 86 slides. 86, guys. I prepared 86 PPT slides. 86. All right. Let's meet on Friday. So the specific day on Friday. And I think most of you got that. Days of the week on. Let's meet on Monday, on Tuesday. Let's go to dinner on Thursday. Let's go play tennis on Saturday. Too much PPT, yeah. Too much PPT. All right. 12. Yeah, I'm going to. Oh, you already have the answer again. I'm missing a slide. What's PPT? All right, is that spider on the wall? You already got the answer. Can you say at the wall? No. The wall is a surface, and it's on the wall. The whiteboard is a surface, and I'm writing on the whiteboard. On the whiteboard. The ceiling is a surface. The lights are on the ceiling. On the floor, on the wall, on the ceiling, on the whiteboard. These are all flat surfaces. On the monitor. It's a flat surface on the monitor. I am watching you on the monitor. Inside wall, no, inside is, you would have to break the wall to get inside the wall. On the lake. All right, 13. There's only 15, so there's just 3 more, guys. And we're finished the practice. All right, everyone's got that at the entrance. The location, at the entrance. At the car, I'm waiting at the car, hurry up. I'm waiting at the entrance, hurry up. On the entrance, you would be standing on top of. At, yep. All right, 14. This one is difficult. I'll erase the board. All right, when we're talking about above us, there are kites, and I go really above, on a planet, in space, on the moon, but the sky, anything, everything should be in the sky. In the sky. You can't be on the sky. You can only be in the sky. So for the sky, I didn't talk about it earlier, but I'm talking about it now. On a planet, in space, on the moon, in the sky. Anything up above there. Vit Studio, if you want to contact me privately, in the description of every video, there's ways to contact me. Emails and chat apps and whatever. I think I'm the easiest person on YouTube to contact. Why not if there are over the sky? No, there's only in the sky or in space. There could be over the earth. But we're not talking about the preposition over today. I live on Earth, on a planet, on Earth. I live in Mars. No, Mars is a planet. I live on Mars. Yeah, over is another preposition, over the Earth. The satellite is over the Earth, but we're not talking about the preposition over there. It's got to be in the sky. There are many clouds in the sky. There's an airplane in the sky. So Hannah, I live in another galaxy. You got to say another. Or I live in another galaxy. Charlie, would it be bother if I chat to you? No, anyone can chat with me. Have you been on the moon? No, I want to fly in the sky. So do I. Birds are in the trees or on the trees? We usually kanji, yeah, that's an interesting question. Birds are in the trees. We would say in the trees, but on the trees is not wrong. But we would say in the trees. There's birds in the trees. That's a very clever question, kanji. You're in my mind. All right, you guys are talking. You're chatting too much. Let's go to the last one. This is the last one. What's the answer? Charlie, if you contact me, just tell me this is Charlie Anderson from Livestream, and then I'll know who you are, and then I'll talk to you. Everyone's in. So this is very common. This is an unspecific time. But usually for minutes and seconds, we use in. I will meet you in 20 seconds. In 20 seconds. I'll meet you in 2 minutes. Okay, so minutes and seconds, we're going to use in. I didn't talk about that earlier, but I have, I think I can see most of you know that. So talking about seconds or minutes, you want to use in. I'm going to finish this live stream in 20 minutes. In 1 hour. All right. I'm not going to talk about that now. All right, I'm just going to move to the end here. You guys are free to try and make sentences about your life. practicing using on, at, and in. And if you make some mistakes, I'll try to help you. In a minute is around a minute. In a few minutes. So Grace, I will sleep after 1 hour. I will sleep in 1 hour. So after 1 hour, in 1 hour, both are okay and they mean the same thing. And I will sleep within 1 hour. That's a little bit different because that means from now until 1 hour, sometime there, you're going to sleep. For a minute, yeah, for a minute. Can you wait for a minute? All right, so the task, try to make sentences about your life using on, at, in, just throw out. And Lewis, I have much fun in my workplace. In my workplace, yes. I'm at my monitor to see Robin in a rectangle on my screen. You got 3 prepositions. Good. Diallo, in case you need me, I'll be available. Yep, I live in Myanmar. Good. I walk on the street. Yeah, the street is a flat surface, so you walk on the street. I'm watching Robin on the laptop. Yes, I'll meet you at Momin's restaurant. Okay, Ziad, my school is built in... Going off board, I don't want to go off board. Countryside. In the countryside. Please turn on the light. Yeah. I can't read the book. But you don't have... Oh, turn on. Well, turn on is common. I don't concentrate on my job yet. The cat is on top of the house. Yeah. My sister works at a hospital. Yeah, I think I'll type it. Slow down a little bit, guys. I can't go that slow down a bit. Let me catch up a little. So Thimmel, my sister works at a hospital. My school is built in. You always have to use in the countryside. In the countryside. I'm in my bedroom. You'll find the code on the desk. On my desk. I am in Bazaar or I'm at Bazaar. Is Bazaar a city? If it's a city, you are in Bazaar. I'm sitting on the chair. Yes, I'm at my home, watching you on my phone, in my room. Correct. I will see you at the park. Yes, on the weekend. I see Robin on my screen, in my room. Correct. I'm at home. Same again. Correct. Diallo, she was telling me a story. She goes on and on. She goes on and on. Lila, I joined to Robin's WhatsApp group. No, if it's a month... Lila, you got to say in October. For any month, it's in October. I'm on... Anagui, I'm on my bed. Or I'm on the bed. So Anagui, that's for you. I saw the movie on the TV. Yeah, I live in a crowded city. Yeah, I'll be happier in 2 months. Why, Hannah? Are you getting married in 2 months? Are you having a baby in 2 months? The cat is sitting on the roof. So you guys, the task is to talk about your life. Tell me something about your life. In my hometown, I go at a course. You go to a course. I put my heart into your hands. Thank you, Jihan. win. The groom, the bride. Oh, the groom and bride. We usually say the bride and groom win. The bride and groom are taking photos in a heart shape. Wait for me in one moment. Wait for me. We would say, Samuel, wait for me one moment. We wouldn't use in. Because we're already using for me. Wait for me one moment. I am in school. I am at school. Both of those are okay. Could you please plug in my phone charger? Yeah, I'm running out of my battery. Yep. Could you please plug out my charger? Oh, take out. Take out my charger. I live at Manga Street. All right. So good, Hutami. I live at. I didn't talk about it in the video, but I'll talk about it now. So in the lesson, I told you live in, live in. I live in a house. I live in the country. But we use live at and then our address or street. We can use that. So I didn't talk about that earlier, but there is a time we say I live at. And the examples here from Hutami Madi. I live at Manga Street. But I don't know how you spelt that. Manga Street. Usually if you're only talking about a street, with the street we would use on and then at. Can be at Manga Street, but usually your full address. Yeah, prepositions. So many different rules. Sorry, guys. He lives in the USA. So that's samey in the. I always get up at 6. Look at this, Mr. Robin Shaw. Yes, you can find the victims in the house. You guys try to make your own sentences. Cooter Sena. Every day I get up at 7 a.m. I have a sandwich for breakfast. I have a sandwich for breakfast. I go to school on foot. I meet my friends in the playground, then chatting on the table. I put my school's items and work on my laptop. Okay, I'm going to fix that up for you, Kaida. All right, I just fixed the main part, Quaider Sana. I work at my, Florin Baku, I work at my home in learning methods. I don't understand what you mean by I work in my home in learning methods. While, you try to use a while learning? I met a friend at the market. Have you been on the moon? Yes, I am standing in the yard. So, Abdul, yeah, for the yard, we would say in the yard. Because the yard is, you go in the yard. I'm on the way to meet you. I watch live stream at 21:30 in my site in my location. All right, Charlie. Your grammar's right. In my home, I'm always watching you. Spelling of watching, be careful, guys. In October, I'll sleep at 10 a.m. You'll sleep at 10 a.m. or 10 p.m.? 10 a.m. is morning, Jihan. Okay, Lila, on October 14th. In this month, Florence says, in this month, I stay on my floor, my room floor. You stay? You mean you sleep? I'm in Vit Studio in the cinema. You need the article, in the cinema. I have class in the morning at 10 a.m. on Monday. Yes. Now, Greg Shields, every Monday? Maybe you should put Mondays. How long have you been watching, Greg? Hi. Sushant. Oh, hello. Oh, we're getting new. You guys are so late. All right, so Kiramat, shall we say bazaar is a market? Okay, yeah, I know what a bazaar is. At the bazaar. I'm at the bazaar. In the morning, yeah, the weather is cool. Lewis. Is that true, Lewis? You don't get along with everyone? And I would use at my job. At my job. I'm about to sleep now, Grace. I hope I want to see you. I hope to see you. You would say, I hope to see you, because hope means want. I hope to see you in my dream. That's very important. In my dream, not on my dream. In my dream. My computer's on the desk. Vit Studio. English is a language that I am good at. Yes. Robin is good in teaching English and at giving advice. Yes. I get up at 6:30 a.m. every day. Lila. Yes. I'm on my computer right now. Yes. Timo. He is a machine gun. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Florin, he is a machine gun of pieces of advice. Thank you, Florin. Your grammar's correct. Jihan, I check it on you every day. I don't understand what you're checking, Jihan. I check it on you every day. Maybe I check on you every day. Take out the it. I check on you every day. Diallo, in my country, girls are not encouraged to go to school. That is sad. Vit Studio lives in Vietnam. I've been to Vietnam 2 times. I like it. All right, I'm going to say from here, stop the preposition questions, and I'm going to switch to the just general English Q&A. So if you have any English questions, now is the time to start writing them. Please get your spelling correct, and please use a question mark. And remember, I'm not a dictionary, so please provide example sentences. I'm just going to finish up checking the prepositions. You guys should be making your other questions now. I'm in Vietnam at the hotel right now. Okay, there are a lot of rules in my workplace. So, Lewis, you would say in my workplace. My family are interested in my friends. My family is interested in my friends. My own sentence has prepositions on it. On it? Yola B, I'm watching. So Yola B, you got to use present continuous. I'm watching. I am watching. English live on the phone. I'm on the phone. Thanks, sir. Hannah, I am at the table. The box with my present is on the one. What one? And I know what is in that box. And about my happiness, it was true. I will not be married in 2 months because I didn't do anything bad. You're not going to be married because you didn't do anything bad? It's a little awkward. You're not going to be married because you didn't do anything bad. That means you have to do something bad to get married. Female, I believe in my mother's ability. Mother's ability. You got to use possessive, mother's ability. Anfel, I go to bed at 11 miles per hour. No, I think you go to bed at 11 p.m. My birthday. Oh, your spelling of birthday. My birthday. Oh, you'd say my birthday is in September. If it's only month, in. I study the exam in my bedroom. What's next grammar? We'll study next week's grammar. I haven't decided yet. Vid Studio. Do you have any suggestions, Vid Studio? Oh, Jihan, there you go. I meant 10 p.m. All right, Charlie. Usually I get up at 7 and I go to work on foot, then get to work in my office. Then get to work in my office. Okay, then I work in my office. So I would say, Charlie, usually I get up at 7, I go to work on foot, then I get to work, and I work in my office. Win, I did my eyes operation by LASIK method at Pine Lone Hospital in Yangon on 25th of December. On Christmas, you got your eyes fixed? Omani's back. Franco E. Claire, I start to work on Monday. You start to work. That means Monday is your first day of work, or if you already work there, I work on Monday. But if you start to work, that means your first day, you're starting. Our WhatsApp chat room's birthday is coming soon. Do we have any party on the birthday of our room? What are we going to do at the party? In the party? I don't know what we're going to do. Nothing? Speak English? And Vid Studio, you're also using present continuous. You got to use, well, you should be using present continuous. I'm studying English every day. You got to split up the every day at home. So Vid Studio. Omani, in this time I'm working in the night and sleep in the day. Okay. With night, we use at night. In the morning, in the afternoon, in the evening, but at night. Yeah. Kiramat, you can ask any question. Ziad, you will find your friend in the cinema at the 7th seat on back. Well, that's very specific. You will find your friend in the cinema on the 7th seat. Because a seat, you sit on the seat at the back. The location is at the back. In the cinema, on the seat, at the back. So Ziad, good for you. That's Ziad's question there is my favorite one tonight because he's trying to use different prepositions in an interesting sentence. Good for you, Ziad. But we got in the cinema, on the seat, at the back. And Diallo, thank you. Don't forget to like the live stream. That's how you pay me. You press like. Do you know Friday is a holiday in Iran? No. Okay, Charlie gone. See you. Do you have any students have private chat? Vid Studio, so many people. Vid Studio with my WhatsApp group. Anyone can join my any chat group, my WhatsApp groups. I like to chat in the group. And if you have English questions, it's in the group. But if there's some problem, people can send me a message directly. You know, I get so many people sending me messages directly every day. It's possible. Just tell me if you want to send a private chat. Just tell me, hey, I'm Vit Studio from the live chat. But if you want to ask me English questions, in the group. No private English teacher, but I can be your friend. Robin, did you participate in the Vietnam War? You got to say, because it's a very special war. No, I did not participate. I was born after the war. Do you have any students have private video? I'm going to be starting video chat, group video chats in my WhatsApp groups. I haven't been to Morocco. Okay, so I'm about 7 minutes behind. Let's see. When, how is as well as used? You want to say something, two people have the same condition. This is one way. See, you got to give me the example sentence. Because if I got to think of the example sentence, my brain is... All right, so very quickly, the shop sells magazines as well as newspapers. So I got a quick example from the internet. The shop sells magazines as well as newspapers. So that just means similar to also, in addition to. Grace, yeah, preposition problem. So Robin, to mention the address, we have to use on or at. At. When native speakers hear the sentences without prepositions, how do they feel? Well, we feel that your English is broken, maybe. Depends on the missing preposition. And Kiramat Shah, what's the difference between these sentences? Let's start, let's get started. They're the same thing. Let's start, let's get started. Same thing. Dimitri, hello. What's the easiest accent, English accent to imitate? I don't know, Louis. I don't know the answer to that. Dimitri, I will pass level B2. Okay. I will pass or I did pass. Manar Tuhin, Robin has little hair on his head. Thank you for pointing that out, Manjarul Tuhin. I think everyone knows that. But is that a question or are you just commenting in the group? All right, Anfel, bye. Thank you, Hannah. Every Saturday, my brother comes around to have dinner. This sentence is correct? Yeah, but you don't use having, you would just say to have dinner. Oh, wait. Now I'm going to fix that. Yeah, every Saturday, my brother, and then you want to say comes around. All right, Lila. Louis, what are your roots? I am half Native American, so I am mestizo. I don't know mestizo. What is that? Mestizo? Latin American, mixed race. Spanish and indigenous. Okay, I didn't know that word, mestizo. My roots, my my ethnic background would be a combination of mainly British and German. My ancestors are British and German. Rabia, adjective we use to describe the person or object, or add for person, ed and ig for something. This rule is correct, or we have the exception. Oh, you got to give me example sentences, Rabia. Your question is too big of a question. Give me example sentences and I'll help you out. Sorry, Rabia. Lila, thank you. Vid Studio. Did I miss a question, Vid Studio? Why do you have question marks? Oh yeah, Florin asked strange questions to practice his English. Just ignore Florin. All right, guys, I'm going to finish up in about 5 minutes. Get your last questions in. This is going to be my longest live stream. All right, thank you, Hannah. The USA, the Robin. Florin, you're yeah, I'm Florin. I'm very happy you're here because your comments always make me smile. Sometimes they're very clever, sometimes they're a little bit strange, but always entertaining. Office hours and school hours are from 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. in Iran. Yes, 7 a.m. Wow, that's pretty early. Wow, that's early. 3 p.m. I didn't know that. Nafas. Manny, how can I ask someone about what he is interested about? What does he like to do? I mean, what are your interests? What are your hobbies? I'm not sure what you want. The USA. We use the for the UK, the Philippines, the USA. Those 3 countries we should have the. There's some other countries with the, but the 3 main ones, the USA, the Philippines, the UK. But for other countries, we don't use the. All right, Lila, thank you. Accept me to join group on Facebook, David Brinsky. All right, I'll check that. David Brinsky. David Brinsky, you're not Vietnamese. You're in Vietnam at a hotel, but who are you, David Brinsky? Who are you? Lives in Vietnam. Okay. Okay, accepted. And also, yeah, I'm going to finish up soon, Ziad. Thanks for your... Yeah, tomorrow is Monday. On Monday, I work. But tomorrow I work a night class. So I don't have to work in the morning. Come over to me. That's the same, Kirmat. Okay, thank you, Abdul Montalib. Thank you. Louis, do you know a bit of German? No, I don't know German. Florin? No. All right, so I'm going to finish it up. Again, guys, if you value these live streams and you want me to get better teachers, please think about supporting. I don't get paid, but I want to bring in new teachers and they require money. So please check out the links to support, and also if you don't want to support this way, you can support by helping like the video and advertising my free classes in chat rooms or whatever, and that really helps me, guys, if I get more people coming here. Okay. There's a live stream every day, Louis. You can see every day. Tomorrow's the only English Q&A. I am here every day. Thanks a bunch, sir. I want to share. All right, Florin. All right, thank you, guys. So this has been my longest live stream. Thank you, Louis. Thanks, Hannah. I'm very happy that more people are participating every day, and I hope to see you again. Again, I don't expect you guys to watch every night, but at least come to visit on a day that you like. And of course, I answer English questions every day. So if you have any English questions, I'll try to give a good answer. But sometimes my answers are terrible because it's hard to teach by live stream. But I will try. Yeah, Florin, this is the longest live stream. So thank you, everyone, for your time. In the world, no. Maybe, I don't know, the longest live English lesson? I don't know. All right, thank you, guys. See you tomorrow or another day. Bye.